Hi guys, welcome to part 2 of my complete selection, or shelf 2, and you see it. I've worked out, we're talking 25-30 videos this is going to be at least, because what I'll probably do is you'll have shelves, and then some I'll do a unit, because like this unit behind me has only got 4 shelves and they're quite narrow, so, and another unit's got just superhero stuff on, so I'll condense them as much as I can. I don't want to make them too long because I tried that and I see a lot of people do obviously the 55-60 minute videos, which I'd like to do, but the camera can't take it. At the moment I can only fit about 40 minutes on here, and I've got 2 videos on here already with 2 bits because my wife coming halfway through. So I will try and get a bigger memory for this, or get a 4K camera at some point, because I think the quality is slightly better. I think the sound's better as well. Anyway, let's get on to shelf 2. Start off with the DVDs. So we have Alpha Dog, The American, A Few Good Men, I must get that on Blu-ray, Ant Bully, Adventurer, The Curse of the Midas Box. This sounds interesting. It might be a load of rubbish, but yeah, it was cheap. It was ridiculously cheap. Apocalypse Pompeii, which they made that shit more than likely. Ace Ventura and Ace Ventura Nature Calls, again, 2 I need to get on Blu-ray at some point. I do love those films. Next stack. So I keep looking at the camera. If I break contact, the camera just focuses out for ages. At the Earth's Core, which I've seen a European import on Blu-ray, but it's really hard to get hold of and really expensive now. Animal Farm, not to be confused with another version of Animal Farm, which I will never own. Animatrix, which is quite good, and I think available on Blu-ray. Alamo, starring Dennis Quaid, Billy Bob Thornton, Jason Patrick, spelled funny, and Patrick Wilson. But don't know what it's like, but again, it was ridiculously cheap. All Good Things, All Is Lost, An Affair to Remember. This was, I'm not sure who directed it now. Liam McCary. Yeah, Liam McCary, so interesting. Always, I did quite like this, so I had it on VHS back in the day. Annie and the remake, the wife's, because the son will not come out tomorrow. So, I could never get into Annie, but the wife wanted them, so I was denied since that she enjoyed. Adventureland, and Soon the Darkness, which is like a person goes missing film. Allegiance, American Gangster, Accidental Husband, American Graffiti. No, it's like, but I saw it ridiculously cheap, and I think it's a bit of an iconic film. Francis Ford Coppola, starring Richard Dreyfuss, Ronnie Howard, Paula Matt, Charlie Martin Smith, and others. Not many I've heard of. The Apartment, starring Jack Lemmon and Shirley MacLaine. I think it's coming out on Blu-ray soon. Apex, which stands for Advanced Prototype Exploration Unit. So Apex U should be, but actually quite a good film. Quite corny, but the robots are quite well done for a low budget, and it's a better low budget film that I've seen for a long time. So give it a try. Apex it's called. I'll just show you again. Apex. Give that one a try. It is actually quite good. A little bit corny, a little bit cheesy, but it's quite a good concept and quite a good idea, and the robots aren't too bad for a low budget. Arlington Road Hard Case Edition. They're a bit more sturdy. I like more films like that because they take up half the space of a Blu-ray, DVD. American Samurai. American Yakuza. And American Yakuza 2 back to back. Assault on Precinct 13, the remake, which is quite good. Alpha and Omega, which is like a embossed. Stroked it a bit there, sorry. Are We There Yet? And Are We Done Yet? Are We There? It's quite good. Are We Done? It's not quite as good. Still not bad, but could try harder. American Tail and American Tail 5 goes. Where's the Will? This is badly scratched, but still plays absolutely fine. So we'll try and get a better edition. Someone. The Abduction Club. African Queen, which I bought sealed, but it's now open. Haven't watched it yet, but it was sealed, factory sealed. The original, The Alamo, starring John Wayne. So worth a look. Arctic Tale. I do like my wildlife stuff. So Archer's Adventure. Alien Autopsy, which I know is terrible, but it's for they made that shit. So I need some stuff for that. So anything you think I should review on when they start doing they made that shit, let me know. If you see it in my collection and you know it's rubbish, let me know. Or if you don't see it and you think I should get it just to review it, let me know, because I'm going to rip these films apart. Adrift. Arnold Schwarzenegger's Aftermath. So I don't think I see, I've not seen this, but there probably is. But yeah, people who kind of like the AVGN, the Angry Video Game Nerd, great channel. I love his channel. This is Cinemassacre, but his stuff's just phenomenal. He's a genius. Some of his stuff's a bit iffy, but iffy in a good way. You kind of like, but you end up enjoying it. So, but I've not seen anyone do like a proper ripping into terrible films. People rip into good films or films that people enjoy, or will do a bad review or a good review. But I've never seen anyone do like a ripping into the worst films possible. So I'm hoping I'm the first to do it, but probably not. We have Beethoven, Brothers Grimm, Battle of Los Angeles, which I'm definitely going to put on that next time I made that shit. Blue Velvet. The First Best of the Best. I know they're available on Blu-ray, so I must get them somewhere. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, which is on Blu-ray. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, which unfortunately isn't on Blu-ray, and it's actually a really good film. Saw it in the cinema. Breakdown. Had it on VHS, but really good film. His wife gets taken by a truck driver, and he's trying to find her, and no one will tell him where she is, and it's just such a good film because it's him chasing the driver down to try and find out who's denying he's even met them. There's a lot of twists and turns. It's very well filmed, starring Kurt Russell, and it's just so well done. It kept me and my wife gripped for the entire film. It's really interesting, a really good film. Definitely give it a try. I think it's available on Blu-ray in America. I don't know where else. It's not in the UK. It's on DVD as far as I'm aware in the UK. But it is a great film. I really enjoyed it. It's sort of like a surprise film. I wasn't expecting it to be good as it was. Okay, now we're on to the Blu-rays. And this will be my last shelf film tonight. And I'll do some more next week. I have Ratatouille in 3D. Toy Story in 3D. Toy Story 2 in 3D. Toy Story 3 in 3D. Even though I don't watch any of them in 3D. Up in 3D. And WALL-E in standard. And then we have, ready for it, Wreck-It Ralph in 3D. Second one's out soon, I think, or this year or late this year. I think that should be interesting. 5 Days of War, another film that quite surprised me. It's quite goey from what I've seen. I've not watched the whole film yet. I've just checked it and watched it. It looks quite interesting. It looks like quite a good film. The Fifth Wave, which was good but not as good as I was hoping. 12 Years a Slave, not yet watched it, but heard good things. The 13th Warrior, great film, which is a shame you can't turn the subtitles off. Unless any of you know a way I can do it, because it's doing my head in. 13 Hours, I don't think a non-subtitle version of 13th Warrior is available. 13 going on 30. 310 to Yuma. 17 again. 40-Year-Old Virgin, 47 Ronin in 3D, quite a good film. Not amazing, but quite good. 127 hours, which I'm kind of reluctant to watch because of him having to remove his arm with a penknife. 300, and I'm a bit squeamish. Well, not on horror films. I can watch a horror film where someone gets ripped to pieces, but that, no. 300, Rise of an Empire. Really enjoyed that. Violent is an understatement. 2012. Is it in 3D? No, I don't think it is. I think it's just... No, it's not in 3D. I don't think it is anyway. 10,000 BC. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, which is another film that surprised me. It's actually really good. Really good fun. It's just a laugh out. It's not comedy, not a laugh out loud. It's just a laugh, really, for me. It's kind of, you couldn't take it seriously because Abraham Lincoln, but it's just really enjoyable. About Time, which actually I don't really like chick flicks, but that's actually quite good. You can go back in time, but there's like rules in place, and there's quite a sad scene in it. It's quite, and there's some great. It's actually a great little film, and I was very surprised by it. The Artist, which I got for 14p, haven't watched it yet, but I don't know what it's like. Act of Valor, which is very good. The Accountant. The Adjustment Bureau. After Earth. Air Force One. Alice. This is I'm not sure. I can't pronounce it. I'm not even going to try pronouncing his name. It's a live action sort of stop motion animation. It was made. This is switched in the UK. It doesn't. Czech Republic, I think it's originally from. It's actually really good. It's such a messed up film, but for that reason, it's just enjoyable. If it's out there, if you get a chance, see it. It is the most visceral film you'll ever see. It's not violent. It's just a mind. It screws with your mind, and some of the scenes are just so bizarre. But I couldn't stop watching it. It was good for strange reasons, but it's definitely one to watch. Akira, amazing manga classic. Alvin and the Chipmunks. Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Squeakquel. American Hustle. American Pie Reunion. Angels and Demons. Arthur, the remake of the Dudley Moore classic. Not a patch. It's okay, but it's not a patch in the original. The Assassin, or Point of No Return, depending on where you're from, because it's called one of those two in another country. Attack the Block, which is just an amazing film set in suburban London. It has an alien invasion of these sort of ape-like creatures with big teeth, and it's just a great film. And obviously, the lead chap is in there. Obviously, he's now in Star Wars, I believe. So, Assassin's Creed. I may be wrong. Lately, you never know these days with me. Absolutely Anything. The A-Team. Austin Powers. UK release. Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me. I think possibly is the Danish release. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. Austin Powers Goldmember. Alien vs Predator, which I've actually made a double disc edition by putting a double case and putting the DVD and Blu-ray in. I did the same with this one, Alien vs Predator 2 Requiem. So I made a double disc edition, so DVD. Originally it was just that. I had the DVD, I've got a load of these double cases, so I put the DVD in there to make my own dual play edition. And then the last couple is Arthur Christmas 3D, which is actually quite a good family film. Avatar, which I've never watched. Avatar. Ooh. I've not actually watched it. I kept meaning to get around to it, and then one day me and the wife sat there and watched it, and she got bored after 6 minutes, and so I must make some time to watch it. I know it's bad, and a film fan not watching Avatar. I never got to see it in 3D in the cinema. Apparently that's where you were meant to see it. American Sniper. that's it, guys. That is shelf 2. Next will be shelf 3, which I may actually film in a minute. So I'll try to get ahead of myself on my videos so I can sort of edit and get stuff done. So yeah, I'm going to film it in a minute. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. Please tell your friends to subscribe. Let's get me to 250. Way. Somewhere. I'm no rush. If it takes a while. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to rush it. So yeah. So please come back. Please like. Please comment. Please subscribe. Please be good. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye.